Presentations on the bus system in Lexington and if it's good enough or it should be changed to a different type of alternate form of transportation like they have in some of the bigger cities. So in the bigger cities, they have these railways, or they have light rails, which are essentially tramways, and they cost about $233 per hour, but buses only cost about $122 per hour. But overall, the operation cost would be lower for these light rails because you don't have as many of the rails going around, or as many of the tramways going around as you do buses. So overall, the operation cost will be lower. In some of these bigger cities, the light railway can get a little expensive. They can go anywhere from $43 million per hour or per mile to a high of $204 million per mile. In some of these bigger cities, the light railway can get a little expensive. They can go anywhere from $43 million per hour or per mile to a high of $204 million per mile. As you can see, this can get quite expensive for these cars, but they end up stopping about the same distance as the buses, but they can carry more people. So essentially, they should be better off, and you don't have as high of an operation cost overall. In the short, they end up stopping about the same distance as the buses, but they can carry more people. So essentially, they should be better off, and you don't have as high of an operation cost overall. In the short run, I think it would be cheaper for the
$30. So basically, you spend it for like every day of the month, pretty much. Versus like having to spend $1, to get somewhere once, and then spending another $1 to take another one back, and so on and so forth.
So, would you say that the bus system is time consuming? Like, does it take a lot of time to get from place to place?
Yeah, probably longer than it would be in like your own actual car, but to me, it's just like they're not like run efficiently as I think that they could be. Say like like taking maybe a train or like a subway or something in a bigger city, because there's always constant stops and traffic and things like that.
So, how often does the bus come around to like a certain space?
Mainly until pretty much from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. They run every half an hour, except on Sundays, and then they only run once an hour every Sunday.
Would it overall be cheaper than like getting a car?
Oh yeah. In my opinion, yes. Like, cause per month, like you're spending anywhere, depending on what your driving record is and how old you are, like you're spending anywhere from like maybe anywhere from $90 to like $120, if not more, depending on your car and everything. Versus just like, I spend $30 a month and I'm set for the month.
So overall, would you say taking the bus would be better than getting a car, or would driving a car around be better?
It all really depends on what you value more. Like, do you value like convenience and time more, or do you value like being able to, just stock back money? Like, I don't know. Me, I prefer saving money, and it's not that big of like a time difference. You just got to know when they come and everything like that. Once you get that down, it's fairly easy.
Yeah. Do you think the bus system has helped with traffic?
I mean, I would say like it doesn't really hurt traffic that much, but as far as just like, does like traffic make the bus like kind of like not, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Not efficient, but just like not as timely, then yeah.
Well, I think we're good. you ever